Hey, 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 everybody, it's a beautiful day. It's been so beautiful today. I just want to sing and play. Everybody should be happy today. We should sing and play. Happy today. Everything's going our way. We're happy today. We're gonna sing, we're gonna play. We're gonna play, we're happy today. Everyone says it's a happy day. Everyone wants to get up and play, play, play. Hey, it's a beautiful day. All you gotta do is sing and play. It's a beautiful day. All you gotta do is sing and play. You guys caught me. I was setting up and I went on live. I sing a lot. Everybody sings. Sing a lot. If you wanna get along, you can sing a lot. Boop, 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 boop. Sue, you're wonderful. Sue, nice to see you. Hey, Sue, you're wonderful. We share musical tastes. Here I am singing, but we have a better friend, Jimmy Cliff, who wraps it up. Because of that song on my reggae channel here, I've been listening to, I went back and had to listen to more Jimmy Cliff. That guy can, good stuff. You're a cutie out there. I was singing and dancing right before the camera went on, singing our song, telling everybody what a beautiful day. What a good day we've had today. All we did was work and play. It's a great song, The Rebel in Me. Yep. And you know what? The lyrics, I actually want to explore the lyrics on that one morning. I want to grab that song, the lyrics, because I've been doing it in my head. I like already have a sermon on that song. And Pops and Jimmy are like this. Yeah. My silly motherboard. You know what a motherboard is? Well, yeah, of course you know what a motherboard is. Yep. Motherboards. They don't even do motherboards anymore. Like does this have a motherboard? There's a mother chip? They don't have this couldn't possibly have a board anymore, right? It's gonna have a chip. Well, motherboard. You know what? Something really cool. A guy, Diamond. You guys go follow Diamond. Give her like major thumbs up and support. Not too new to the game. She knows a lot more than she pretends out there on her post. Because when she asks a couple questions, I'm like, wait a minute. You ask like you're a scientist. What? How do you know that stuff? She isn't coming at you with little basic questions. She's coming at you like with these like capital Z questions. So watch her. Big J, not tonight. No, that was a very good question. You might squeeze one city out of me because you asked. Because I appreciate you doing your job, bro. Yes, we're gonna do a city now. One. Okay, my problem, we don't want to, well, we don't care if we clear the whole thing up. Yes, we'll do one. Absolutely. I love you guys, man. Yes. Big J, I'm writing it down right here. We are going to do one. Now, okay, yeah, we're doing one. We have to do one more thing. I wasn't completely ready for this. I have to do the walk away. No. I'm glad you asked, bro. No. You're on the job. The worst you could have done is Pop said no. I can't say no to Big J. Never say no to Big J. Someone told you once a long time. When they have a big in front of their name, you don't say no to them. So one of these times I'm gonna say, call me Big Pop. Call me Big Pop. They won't say no to me. Okay? So I'm gonna call you from now on, call me Big Pop. Don't you dare call me Big Pop. Call me Tiny Pop. I have to go get some. Someone told me don't leave the camera in the middle of the deal. Too bad. I have to leave the camera in the middle of the deal. I'll be right back. Big J. Wait a minute. I'm right away. I'm coming. Hold on. Okay, here we go. Now I'm officially ready. The song is over. Big J and I have figured out that we're going to do the deal. One city. We've made an agreement. It isn't one of the 4 agreements, but it's like the 77th agreement. Me and Big J have it. Lower the camera a little bit. Yes? You talking to me, maybe? Boop, down. Better? Come on, man, get me in the frame. Pops has got to be framed up just right. Director, camera, producer. Perfect. Thank you, Hella. That's my girl right there. Hella, I'm going to put you in charge of photography soon. Small, Pops, I love to give away. Makes my heart feel big. People, Pops, do you give away to... Look, I got to fix my collar. Okay. Pops, I love to give away, and I just love to. It makes me feel good. The Dalai Lama talks about if I can make other people feel good and people around me and bring enlightenment and happiness and joy to other people, it actually gives you a healthy mind. Our mind is much, much healthier in the process. One of the ways I do that is, at the end of the day, it's just a couple of dollars here or there. You pick it up somewhere else. Love to give away, so don't stress on that. When people are worried about accepting anything like that, you need to understand too, at the end of the day, accepting something from someone is also an act of kindness. There's a big part of accepting something that's an act of kindness because the person that was giving it to you had a heart of gold. They were giving something to you. They wanted to. For then it to be turned around, and even if your intentions are gold to say no, 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 that other person still isn't getting the fulfillment of what they were intending to do. So it's always okay to then take that and give it to another person. I think someone's saying pay it forward. There's another form of paying it forward, that same package. I'll tell you another thing. It's not always just as kind. It's kind to give your gift away. Sometimes it's kind to say, sure, I'll take it. And I'll be the one responsible to package it up with my own little name on it and my own little thank you or welcome card and a sticker and send it off to my new friend or my new gift person. So don't ever hesitate to take something, okay? Some of my, we have gorgeous people here. Some of them are doing the exact perfect thing. Here, give it to someone else. I love you for that. You know what I'd love even more? Take it and give it away. Take it yourself. It'd be like, how much more beautiful? It's coming from everybody then, not just Pops. Who knows, wants it just be the top of the tree? Got to be from all the branches. Right? So if the top of the tree puts something in a little branch to drop it off, boop, do it. You know what I'm talking about, okay? So I love to give away. We all want to learn how to give away a little bit more. And nothing if you don't, it's a little bit, okay? So all of that ramble to don't worry about it, but you're stuck. You're stuck here if you want this at the end of the reading. I'm going to make everybody wait, and Pops is giving this one away. I'm going to be in the game this time. I've been missing playing with you guys when I've been reading and stuff. I miss you guys, so I'm going to play with you tonight. Good? Okay, let's get our reading on. This is what we're here for tonight. We're here to we're here to learn. Mycology, I would say it's Mycology 101, but I could get all motivational again tonight because, man, I'm still in Josh Burdine's poem this morning. I've read it about 50 more times because we posted it online and been getting a lot of likes. And it makes me really, I've been analyzing some of the, my gosh, what a beautiful community we have here, you guys. Let's not let each other down. And it's simple. Just show up a couple of times a week, couple of times to every once in a while. You don't have to be all week. Couple of times a week, show up and say something beautiful to another person. You watching some of the comments going back and forth? You watching what some of the people are saying to each other? It's pretty building up stuff. Pretty much one of those places you like to go in the afternoon to feel good. It's kind of cool. Where are we reading? Page 220. Page 220 is where we're going to start. We're going to start talking about cleaning substrates. Okay, I'm going to get through a lot of this information. Not every word we're reading, just highlight most of the pertinent stuff. Substrate. There's so much philosophy, not philosophy, it's the wrong word. Mycological differences on substrates. What kind of substrates do you use? What's your substrate recipe? What do you use? And it all ultimately, let's start out with, it depends on what kind of fungus you're trying to grow. And here on these programs where we do them live, we don't talk about any specific strain or specific type of fungus. So we won't be specific. But we can understand this one thing, that the strain that is the most psychoactive type strain is probably, this is Pop's mycological opinion, the easiest to grow. When I say easiest, that's a bad word. It's the most basic to grow. Because the word easy and simple are two, it's a semantic word. They're simple. Easy is a whole nother word. They still take 6 times a day and all of the humidity, and so they're not easy from that perspective, but they're basic. They're so basic, their soil is incredibly basic. Other of the soils need straws or woods or different kind of amendments, nutrition, not so much the psychoactive guys. But we're going to talk in basic for fungal basics. This is all generic basics, and it applies to everything, okay? Cleaning substrates. Depending on the cultivation process, page 220 in Radical Mycology, I'm blessed, my socks got blessed off this afternoon when a couple of you, one of my friends on here, specifically Bridgie, love you, sends me, this right here is available. If you can't pick it up on a hard copy, it's available as a download. So you can download it to your phone. I don't know how it works. Maybe Bridgie can tell us. So other people out there, this deal right here can be on your phone. You can follow along. Then forget following along when we're not reading it. You guys get to study, and there's a lot of good stuff in this book. I'm addicted to this book. Depending on the cultivation process being undertaken, cultivators clean their substrates by either sterilizing the material with heat or pasteurizing it with heat or other means. Sterilization and pasteurization are not the same processes. Each are done for different reasons, with different tools and procedures. That's a key. When we talk about our substrates, I didn't know in the very beginning. I sterilized everything. I have a really big old nice autoclave. Boom, automatically means I'm on a big shot at it, put all my stuff and stuck it in the autoclave. I wonder if that was a very good idea, Pops, or did you learn? Sterilizing substrates is intended to kill all living organisms by maintaining above boiling temperatures, approximately 250 degrees Fahrenheit, or 121 degrees centigrade for our European friends here. 250 degrees. If you're taking notes, write that down. That's your number. You want to be above 250 is when you're into sterilization zones. That's when you're killing all active and live bacteria. Okay? That's it. Theoretically, for a sustained period of time, that you can't just go, boop, get there for a second and everything died. No, got to get up there, and then that steam and the heat, et cetera, is going to kill all of the leftover bacteria that's still fighting to survive up there. But it'll end up getting killed. We know in our PC, we want at least 60 minutes. If we're smart, we run it to 90 minutes. 15 PSI gets us here. I'm jumping ahead. Theoretically, all organisms can be killed at this temperature in 15 minutes. However, longer periods are called for in many practices to ensure that the heat thoroughly penetrates the dense materials used in cultivation. And the dense material of a glass jar, if that's what your grain's in the PC in. So theoretically, we could sterilize in 15 minutes, which we know there's other ways we do sometimes. Flash sterilization, it is 15 minutes. But deep sterilizing of our grain, the jar, the whole thing, we're looking for about 90 minutes. After sterilization, substrates are, here's the technical word for it, in a blank state, on which many microorganisms can now easily grow. As such, sterile substrates need to be inoculated under aseptic conditions in order to avoid contamination with competing organisms. Agar and liquid media, grains, and nutrified sawdust are the most frequently sterilized substrates. So go back to what it's saying there. And I've experienced this here half a dozen times very recently. Man, the minute it gets sterile, you've taken your grain or your whatever your media is that you want sterile, your liquid culture media, whatever it is, you've sterilized it, boop, it's clean as it's ever, it's the cleanest thing it could ever be. It is now the weakest it'll ever be. It is so open to contamination, one little deal is gonna make it go bad. So from there forward, there's a word in here that he used, aseptic. I want you to write that one down if you get a chance. Go bring a notepad to this deal. You should have a 250 degrees in front of you and write down the word aseptic. It's A-S-E-P-T-I-C. Watch this, I'm gonna break this word down for you. You ever heard of a septic tank? What's a septic tank? Holds a bunch of junk and human waste and stuff, right? That's the septic tank. Septic. We're using aseptic procedures. Anytime you put an A in front of the word, you're taking and basically saying the minus of this. So aseptic means clean, the exact opposite of septic. Aseptic. So we're using aseptic procedures from there forward once we've sterilized something. Okay, not an acorn, Gabe. That's a nice one, nice try. He's the guy in class right there. Gabe's the kid in class, okay? Great stuff. You know what I'm talking about? Aseptic. So that's an easy way to remember that word. And when you're talking about something really clean, you want to show off, like tell someone, oh man, I use aseptic procedures, man. Because, septic, you can teach them the whole deal, okay? Aseptic. Pressure cookers and autoclaves. Most home cultivators and small farms use a pressure cooker to sterilize substrates and tools. PCs come in a wide variety of shapes, sizes, and price points. I feel like going and taking the camera and showing you in the mush kitchen right here. There's 4 of them in here right now. Everyone is a different size, shape, and everyone's different. Why can't I just get one? Investing in a high-quality PC, such as those by the brand All-American, is recommended. Boop, Pops has an All-American. If you are able to find a high-quality used PC, ensure that it is not cracked. That's a really good idea. Don't use a bomb. A cracked PC can blow up. See? That's what I was saying. Don't use a bomb. Smaller PCs can be heated on a stovetop, while larger models may require a propane burner. Ask around. Ask a few people here in the community. You don't have to ask me on the DM. You can ask anybody else here. 50 of us here right now are all using PCs. We know which are the best out there. There's some really decent basics I'll give you. If you're a brand new beginner and you want to know from Pops, I would tell you get a 23-quart Presto. That's all you need for the first year of your game. Well, not really, maybe a month. But get a 23-quart Presto, $100, $115 off of Amazon. It's in your driveway in 3 days, and you can do 7 quarts at a run and then step up your game after that. So it's an honest, very clean, easy thing. Here's another thing about pressure cookers. Louie and I were talking about it the other day when he was over. My mom programmed in me as a kid that pressure cookers were going to blow up every time she used them. We almost she'd send the kids out to play when she'd do her, she was afraid of it. And I think her mom's mom we were taught to be afraid of, I don't think we need to be afraid of pressure cookers. To the degree, I mean, be respectful of using it, but there's some people literally, they won't do cooking because they're scared to death of a pressure cooker because they remember. Move past that deal. If you can, that's something you might want to microdose over. But The pressure cooker is not going to blow up in your house. So, and Uncle Ben's is a good way to go too. I just recommend getting a pressure cooker, follow the directions, do what it says, and 99.999, you might get hit by lightning, but I don't think it's going to blow up. Didn't Louis, see, your mom made me, my mom, I don't know how. Who else, while I'm talking about it, who else's mom made them afraid, or grandma made them afraid of of their pressure cooker? Anyone? Or was it just me and Louie, two different places across the United States, 30 years apart? Ree, you got one. Mine, see, you got one. Mine, Henry got one. What happened? If you got hit by lightning, can your PC blow up again? That's a good question. If you got hit by lightning, will your PC blow up? Yes. Yes, both will happen to you. My mom did. Bradley's mom did. Henry says it's been holding him back. Henry, get in the game. Every one of us had the fear, but we're all playing now. Boop, boop. No. This should be a PC support group. Okay? This is a PC support group. It's okay. But, I mean, we've all had that feeling. My wife won't let me use it in the house. That's why I bought one in the Dutch. See? Come on, put your wife in the support group. We'll talk with her. We'll talk her off the roof. No, she has the right. She has the right, but my mom did. See, Rob's and Kate's mom did. What happened? Now that we're saying this, are you doing it to your kids? I can honestly say I'm not. No, Vic's scared. Yep. I can honestly tell you guys, I'm not. I'm not making my kids scared of a PC. No, won't do it to them. Okay, enough about that, but I'm not saying that I'm sure that someone might have even said there's a YouTube video of one blowing. Come on, man. There's a YouTube video of somebody getting hit by a bus too. Okay? But guys, get a PC. Don't let it slow you down. Ask around, get a good, straight, easy one, and I promise you, it'll make your mycology game go to a whole nother level when you have your own PC. You're not having to rely on someone else to help you with your grain, all that, and it's so fun. It's so darn fun, especially your first few months of doing it. Give me 5 on here. How fun is it to PC too? It's not a pain in the butt. It's fun. Look at this. Watch this. Come on. I've been in the game. I've been doing PC all day today. Come on. This stuff's fun. It's fun. There's nothing scary about it. Man, it's actually fun. And the smell throughout the house, it smells like a brewery. I almost feel like I'm making my own beer and stuff. So get after come on, dive in. There we go. See, Caps, I'm going to put the book away. That's what this meeting's supposed to be about tonight. It's the PC support group, because there's so much you get to do. Agar, one guy's saying here, you get to make your own liquid cultures. You get to pour your own plates. You get to make your own grain. And all of it's learning the little basic parts and then you're controlling your own destiny. You're not worrying about shipping time. You're not worried about, is the guy going to send me good stuff, anything. It's basic. Your next move, there's 2 animals you need in your lab. You want your PC? Eventually get a nice one, or 2 or 3. Most of us have 5. 5, because we're doing a bunch of stuff at one time. Or, the other thing is your flow hood. Must have flow hood, eventually. Put your dollars, put your pennies away, get your green stamps out. Figure out, wash a couple of cars, something. But you want a flow hood. Yes, I know, still air boxes. Yes, glove boxes. Yes, they work. Hang in there, use them. Some people have used them great. Philly Golden Teacher, one of the best guys in mycology, far superior scientist to me, uses a stove. So, but your flow hood, if you got a flow hood, you guys with the flow hood know, it just all sets you up, puts you at another level. Henry, you know who I'm talking about. That guy is brilliant. And he doesn't use a flow hood. So it's not, because you got to have a flow. When you're Not that good at it? Get a flow hood. And what we're doing, I have a design for it. Here's my design. Here's the exact pieces that I used. Here's the filter. Here's the motor. All of that. Guess what? You guys have to give him a hard time because he's been putting me off, and I'm grinding him. Lathe Puppy and me, don't give him a hard time. I'm teasing. And we really like each other. And Lathe Puppy, watch for him. He's going to be over here in the next couple of weeks. Videotape us building a flow hood. How do you like that? Yeah, we're going to use Pop's carpenter skills and his need for a flow hood, and we're going to build a flow hood right there live. So we're going to build a flow hood in less than an hour, like that. Boop, boop, boop. Nail guns and everything. So be ready for that. That's going to be like in 2 weeks. Now that I told you guys that live, and now I get to pressure him because all the pieces are at his house, and he just has to come on over. And when you see him, biggest guy you've ever seen in your life. Huge, monster, strong kid, big, gigantic boy. So guess who Pops' new weightlifter coach is? Go look at my new weightlifting coach. Because Pop stays in shape. No, I'm not going to show you. Yeah, go look at my new weightlifting coach. Don't ever be too old to get strong. Don't ever be too old to be in shape. Don't ever be too old to want to improve. When you find people that are good in your deal, you follow them. They say, show me how. Show me how. I want to look like you. Not look like you. I want to be healthy. I want to be strong. Shh, Pops, stop it. Okay, get to work, Pops. Get after it, kids. Get after it. You guys got to be able to hang in with Pops. You got to be able to hang out with me. Ask Louie. Ask Louie. The only thing, Louie, but look out. I'm going to ramble one more time. Louie's, what do we call that again? What was that muscle again, Louie? Your grippy, his grippy muscle. Oh my God. No, all you guys weren't here the other night. His grippy muscle was like Louie's grippy muscle. Yeah, Richard remembers his grippy muscle. Oh my God. Did you see Arnold Schwarzenegger's bicep this big? See, it's okay to talk about positive about people. It's good. His happy this Arnold Schwarzenegger's got one right here, right? Somehow, Louis, it feels Louis is still pretty big up here, but his slipped all the way down, and rolled up here, and went, boop, it's right here. Liz, he's got this muscle right here. You've never seen anything like it in your whole life. Louis, let me ask you a question. Now that I think about it. Could you arm wrestle with that? Does that make a difference in arm wrestling? You'll just squeeze the guy's hand to death on the thing, right? Will that help you as an arm wrestler? You can brag. Louis, come on, tell me, you're going to be, would that help you with that? Boom, I can see. Louis, come on, come back. No, it doesn't help him with arm wrestling, okay. All right, you're so damn cool for putting up with me. You know you've got a big muscle there. Back to, does anybody even care about these pressure cookers anymore? Or just want to talk about Louis's hand? No. Louis, don't squeeze the like. Richard, please. Everybody but Louis can squeeze the like or slam the like. If Louis does, we're going to blow the deal up. Okay? Louis, lightly press. You guys should see it. Louis, I want you to show a picture of your hand and post it on IG. You guys aren't going to believe it. So if you are able to find, I can't even get back to these serious classes. All right, let's start over. Not over. What's the word for it? Intermission is over. Intermission's over. And we'll do about 5 or 10 more minutes of reading. 5 more minutes of reading and we'll give this away. You guys can get away, go home. Laugh a lot and go home. We're going to talk about 2 things. Fractional sterilization. See, there's a different kind of sterilization. There's a sterilization by steam. That was the first one, and that's the one we all know. Who's the squeeze it? Give it to the squeeze. All right, you know what? Because I've been making so much fun of Louis. No, I'm giving it away. I'm one is going to have Louis, but Louis, you're a good guy. Fractional sterilization or tyndallization. This is, I don't know if they're going to name it, tell you here, in here, but it was named for, here we go, discovered by J. Tyndall in the mid-1800s. Tyndallization predates pressure cooker used by over 100 years. So I probably should have stopped joking around so much and ran to this right here, because they're going to tell us a process here that you can do that you don't need to use a pressure cooker. So for those of us that do have legitimate concerns and aren't getting bullied into it because I'm laughing at them, and I apologize about that. I'm having a ball. I don't mean to laugh at anybody that's having a hard time with pressure cooker. But I'll tell you, truly, our parents did freak us out. And I was freaked out. I started doing it, and it's like I'm not freaked out anymore. Fractional sterilization. If you do not own a pressure cooker, the process of fractional sterilization or tyndallization is a slow, old-school means of sterilizing substrates. Here, sealed vessels are heated in a steam bath for 30 minutes, 3 days in a row. Between steam treatments, the jars are kept warm between 85 and 98 degrees. This heating and incubation process germinates heat-resistant endospore bacterium, making them vulnerable to later heating stages. So this is how they do it. So basically what you're doing is over a course of 3 days, you're allowing them to actually grow. You're wanting them to begin the endospores. You're coaxing them to cultivate themselves so you can kill them off. You place vessels in a cold, shallow water bath inside of a pot with a heavy lid. The glass jars should be resting on a small towel or on a canning jar lid to keep them off the bottom of the pot. Now you bring that pot to a boil and you steam the vessels for 30 minutes. Living bacteria and fungal spores are destroyed in this treatment, but many of the endospores survive. So a lot of the ones that get killed off at lower heats are going to go down in the first round. A lot of the endospores are surviving round one. Now you incubate these vessels overnight back in that room that's 85 degrees to 98 degrees. The next day, you heat and steam them again for 30 minutes to kill those germinated endospores. Incubate the jars again, back in the room, back at 85 to 98. You bring them back in, you put them in a pan again. This time, your final boil off, you do for 60 minutes. And that will kill the remaining endospores. So this is new to me. I never really knew this. Basically, it's a 3-day boil-off process. It's almost like it's akin to when you were boiling the baby bottles. When you would do a boiling, get the baby bottles boiled. So dozens of bags or jars of substrate can be tyndallized together in a large vessel, such as a 55-gallon drum retrofitted with racks. These bags should be steamed for 2 or more hours on each of the 3 days to ensure adequate heating and endospore germination throughout the substrate. Insulated metal dumpsters could also be used. However, the increased heating times required to adequately warm the large mass of substrates and achieve the endospore germination may prove less efficient than heating the same amount of bags in a series of 55-gallon drums. A note on safety. This I better read. Mushroom cultivation is a rather simple, repetitive, and low-risk process. The greatest threats to the cultivator come from the improper use of a pressure cooker or autoclave, or getting cut with glassware. Jars can crack in the sterilization process and break during handling. Chipped jars can cut one's hands while being washed. Otherwise, use general caution with lifting heavy objects, working around open flames, and using hypodermic needles and scalpel blades. All caution should be heeded when appropriate. Safety first. That's a good thing to remind us. So there's the next part of this. Next part goes into pasteurizing versus sterilizing, but I kind of got carried away, laughing and having a good time. I'm not sorry. I'm about to say I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm really happy. That's what we're supposed to do. We're having a ball. This is a great evening. Some of us don't get to be here in the morning. We're having a ball. Let's give this guy away. Right here. This fella. And the way we're going to map, we'll give one. Thank you, Big J. Thank you, Big J. Thank you, Big J. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to close my eyes. And you guys start scrolling. I'm going to count to 10. And when I open my eyes, the first city that I see scroll by, not only does that city get pinned, but that city, that person, whoever, boop, my eyes open up and see their city. I'm going to pin them and I'm going to pack them. They're getting pinned and packed. Okay, are you? I'm going to do it. This is a brand new game. Pin them and pack them, Pops. Oh my God, wait, I'm going to start over. Don't start. If anybody put their city up here, I'm silly. Don't start yet. Wait, because the way it starts is when I say pin them and pack them, Pop. Okay? You have to let me say that. And then I'm going to look up. So I'm going to count to 10 in my head after I say pin them and pack them, Pop. Okay? And that has got to, if you guys aren't laughing just at the name of our game, then you're not having fun. Okay? Here we go. I can't believe a grown man's doing this, but he is. Here we go. Pin them and pack them, Pop. Okay, that means you guys can start and I'm counting. Pin them and pack them, Pop game. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Here we go. First city, Tijuana. Well, I can't send to Tijuana. Dallas. Brock V in Dallas. I'm sorry, I can't send to Tijuana. I saw Dallas, Brock V. Here we go, Dallas. Brock V. You know what to do. If you don't, you ask the team. They'll tell you what to do. You DM Pops. Brock V in Dallas. You should be thanking Big J because Big J made sure we played. Woo! Pops made up another one. Look at now that, oh, Duluth, if you guys would have told me, be here tomorrow morning and scream out Duluth, please. We need pins on Minnesota big time. Big time. But I'm already giving 2 things away. I'm already giving 2 away. So Duluth, come back. Duluth, please come back. I need Duluth in my life. Brock, Dallas, boom. We didn't have a Dallas. We were right outside Dallas, but we didn't have a Dallas. You got, boom. Nice job. Pin them and pop them. Pin it, Pop. Pin for the pack. Okay, good job. Now I'm doing my giveaway. That one, you guys can all thank Big J. You can all thank Big J for keeping Pop straight and making him play. Okay? Final giveaway, then you guys got to get out of my house. No, don't ever leave. We're still working on our date. You guys ready? This little fella, I'm not going to show it too often. Boop, out. Okay, so the giveaway, this one, Pops is writing down an animal because I like animals. I'm writing down an animal. And the first person to say that, don't say it yet. Hold on. The first person to guess the animal that I'm writing down, don't look. I'm writing it down right now. Okay, first person to say the animal will win the giveaway, the big door prize. Okay, big door prize. Roll them. Bradley, I'm sorry, giraffe was much too off. I wish I would have wrote giraffe because I'd give away 100 of them. Sloth, that was smart, Sue. Giraffe, no. Deer, no. Elephant, no. Woolly mammoth, no. Hippopotamus, hip hop. You guys are so cute. Everyone that guesses giraffe, you really think Pops is going to write giraffe? Really? Come on, man. Hold on. Wait. I was going to do something. Beaver! That was beautiful, Big J. It should have been beaver. I was dumb of me. Alligator. Nobody's gotten it yet. Look at this. It's fun. Sue says cougar because she's won. Kev, dog, cap, antelope, turtles, and kangaroos, and dogs, and bats, and lions, and bears, and cats, and caribou, and ostriches, and walleye. Smart. I love you guys. You're very smart people. Deer, no, Jeff. Elk, nobody's close. Duck, fish, snake, butterfly, moose, cat, possum, beaver juice, no. Fish, rhino, mushroom, no. Mops, no. Bird, pig, panda, deer, fish, cypress end. Okay, there's a clue to somebody. Turkey, rabbit, horse, rhino, rattle. Guys, come on, man. Am I going to have to give a clue? Seriously? I thought I did a pretty basic one. Just got back. We're doing animal. Whoever first gets the first animal, bro. First animal wins. Come on, motivate you guys. Don't run out of steam. Whoever thinks they haven't, there's so many animals nobody's mentioned. Come on, skunk is not even close. We're naming the animal, bro. Closest, but not even. Now I'm getting close to the closest animal who's going to win. If you guys are this far off, come on. All right. Am I going to have to mention a hemisphere? Okay, it's in the northern hemisphere. Northern hemisphere. How's that? North of the equator. This animal will reside north of the equator, not south of the equator. Okay? So, kangaroo out. Whatever other. Polar bear, mycelium motherboard. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Polar bear. Boop, 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 boop. Polar bear. Polar bear. Beautiful. There was a lot of engagement on that one. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Polar bear it is. Mycelium. Calm down, Pops. How much fun do I have in my day? I'm having a ball in here. You guys get me going. Mycelium motherboard. Give a big kiss to the team. They got you. How many were you guys able to put in each? Like, that was beautiful. Like, just roll. No, Giselle said it first. Giselle says she says it first. Fine. Giselle, you send me your information too. I'm sorry I missed you rolling it by. And motherboard, you too. That's Pop's mistake. So let me get them both. Please, I have no problem. Giselle, send me your name. Oh no, we got 100 people saying they said it first now. We got Sue said it first, Giselle said it first, motherboard I saw first. So I'm okay. Seriously, it's okay. Now we got Kim. I'm sorry, let me roll back. We got Giselle says it, Sue. Okay, Giselle, Sue, and motherboard. Let me see. Is anybody else said it first? No, seriously, and who else said it first in there? And I mean, legitimately. Who else? Help me out. It's okay. It's all right. No, we don't want a bunch of rules and stuff. If somebody was close, they were two on one top of each other. Who else? Someone else a polar bear recently? Anyone else do it? Blue? Just 100,000 to say it? Okay. Kev, I'm sorry, admitting second is like saying I'm back in the game tomorrow, Pops. All right, legitimately, here we are. Walrus, we got a walrus here. All right. I'm trying to resolve this. We're going to resolve it. Giselle said bear first or polar bear first? And Windows says I didn't say it at all. Right? No, it's okay, man. It's okay. No, we're not redrawing, Bradley. Sue won. The exception to the rule says Sue won. Okay, then I shouldn't have said that to mycelium motherboard. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Sue wins. No, who says just it's Sue? Sue won. Sue won. Okay, that's fair. You guys are helping monitor, and we'll keep it square. We'll keep it square. We got Sue Greer as our winner. I think Giselle, because I didn't see Sue winning, I have no problem. No, my silly baby, listen, I want you to please send me your information. You're not getting the big prize. You're getting second place. I'll send you a pack. Please, babe. It's all good. Baby pack for Giselle and baby pack for my silly mama. Motherboard. Motherboard. I love your name. So Motherboard and Giselle were so close and represent, and everything's beautiful. You two baby packs, and Brock V is supposed to send in a baby. Brock V, you won, and Sue Greer gets the eighth. It's an eighth. Okay, so we're all winners here, and Big J can be thanked for a lot of it. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Giselle, thank you, girl. Please send me your information. Pop Shrooms 2, we get you taken care of. Richard, thanks for helping me keep everything rolling the way you do, bro. You're my partner out here. All of you guys. Let me say goodbye to most of you guys. Eric, I love your comments and the things. You're just so supportive out there. You're a good guy, Eric. Bradley, thanks for everything you're doing. You're really helping out. Discord, after, I might be able to spend a minute or two over there, but I got about 8 things in the lab after this. But I'll drop by for just a few over there for sure. And then you're going to hoodwink me and make me stay, which I don't mind. Exception, thanks for helping keep this game straight. All right, bro, you're not an exception to the rule. You are the rule. Bill Dow, can we just send a postcard to Mexico? I don't know. Okay, I'm making a personal note to see if, I'm just scrolling through these final comments here one at a time. Just give me a minute so I can say something to everybody here. Looking back, okay, I was barely listening because I was doing just. All right, we're thinking about how do we get a postcard to Mexico. I need an address. Somebody send me that address, and I'll try to get a postcard there. And if that goes through, maybe we'll try something else. Sue Greer, you deserve to be excited. It's fun coming at you. Smoke and mirrors, yeah. Mycelium DM, yep, DM me. Ephraim, good night, bro. I'll see you tomorrow. And if I forget if you sent me the reading, but if you didn't, I think you're going to be sending me a reading. Good night, Diamond. Lebowski, I love you too, bro. See you tomorrow. Love you. Good night, love, dream, good night. Kev Dog, Smoke and Mirrors, Louie, Richard, Ree, Bradley, 1, 2, Chad C, Brandy Ann. Man, I love you guys. Gabe's in the house. Jeff. Yep, thanks everybody. Richard, Jeff's always telling the guys. Cybernetic, Windows, Voodoo, Blue March, Brandy, Exception. This beautiful man. Kev Dog, hey mama. Mrs. Corey A. Prophet. Hey, girl. I'm glad you came. Brandy, Eric, hello. Jeffrey. Why do I always have to yell hello like that? You're just beautiful. Hello. Let me say hello. Hello. All right. Help eat. Diamond, Reed, stay magical. Connor, Eric, night. Pops, peace, love. It was a big reading. A lot of people. Biggest we've ever done. Biggest. We were 20 last week. It's 45. Pops, peace, Big J, you're more handsome than anybody else here. Good night now. Pops, peace, love out. See you guys at 9 tomorrow morning. Can't wait.